Right then, hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, welcome one and all, wherever it is, whenever you are, if that makes some kind of sense. My name is Paul, I'm also called Knickknack, I'm the brains behind Knickknack's Daily Teaser. I also talk about TV shows I'm watching, and you can find them, hopefully, in the little eye in the corner there. You can also find them if you hit the big red subscribe button, and YouTube will tell you when I upload these things if you hit the ding notification bell. At any rate, like I say, my name is Paul, I talk about TV shows, I do quizzes, and occasionally I watch a movie and tell you what I think about it. Because I'm going to tell you what I think about the third in the Conjuring series of films, or the eighth in the Conjuring franchise. That film, The Conjuring,
The Devil Made Me Do It.
Here's what I thought. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, opens in 1981 and shows us Ed and Lorraine Warren, Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, present at the exorcism of 8-year-old David Glatzel, Julian Hillard. Also present are David's sister Debbie, her boyfriend Arne, and Father Gordon, played by Steve Coulter. What turns out to be a rough assignment for Father Gordon, Arne grabs the tormented David and tempts the demon by offering himself as a victim instead of the youngster. As the demon possesses Arne, it's watched by Ed, causing the veteran paranormal investigator to have a heart attack and be dragged to the nearest emergency ward. Post-titles, and a month later we see Lorraine still at her unconscious husband's side, at the point when he comes round. Comes round to warn his wife of two things. Arne is possessed by a demon. The police better get to where he's working. Something nasty is going to happen any minute now. Now, what did I make of this film? What did I make of The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It? Now, I saw the first two films in this series, The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2, back in 2016, and came away, if not exactly impressed, then certainly entertained. They are entertaining bits of hokum, and they are well made, they're well acted, and they have an interesting central idea, that Ed and Lorraine are genuine paranormal investigators, and that the film we're shown comes from their case files, and that other films in the franchise, things like Annabelle and La Llorona, are films in the franchise that feature in the Warrens' archive. They've got an archive in the cellar of hideous things from their various cases. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It is another on the same lines, based on a true story that the real world Warrens were involved with, of the first case, or first murder case in US history, where the murderer blamed the demon that was possessing him for his actions. Make of that what you will. The question is, was the film any good? I'm going to have to say yes and no. Yes, it is a very well-made film, as is the rest of the Conjuring franchise. The performances are good, everything looks good on screen, the effects, the lighting, the locations are usually all very good, and our two central heroes in the main Conjuring movies, Ed and Lorraine, are both sympathetic and a pair we've come to enjoy spending time with. In that sense, seeing this film is like catching up with a friendly neighbour. We're pleased to see what they're doing. The downside, I felt, is that even though it's well made, they're not a badly made set of films. Even though The Devil Made Me Do It is a well-made film, it's possibly a little too formulaic, a little too, let's find out evil and stop them. It's possibly a little too focused on finding the villain of the piece, the witch that's causing a curse, that's causing people to be possessed by a demon, when maybe it could have told the story in a different way. Could have maybe become a supernatural courtroom drama with Ed and Lorraine as expert witnesses, maybe. That's possibly something to do there. Don't get me wrong, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It is a very good film. It is very well made, and it's as entertaining as others in the series. It's just not necessarily as good as it could be. Keep that in mind if you go and see it. Let me know what you thought if you do. Have a good week. Come back later when I do more reviews.